Hi everyone, it's Cyber Chris. Recently I've had a lot of messages asking, Chris, how do I get into cybersecurity? And I've joined a lot of lives where people are asking these same questions. So what I want to do is just provide a bit of advice on how to start that journey. Because it is a journey, it's not a destination. So cybersecurity has got many different fields in it. It's not just ethical hacking, aka pen testing. There is defending, so the security operations, security engineering, governance and compliance, application security, all different ones. But what I want to do is just provide you a bit of information to be able to just get into it and start that journey. First off is understanding the fundamentals, right? I see so many videos where it's like, join this boot camp and you'll land a six-figure sum and all this. A lot of people are joining these boot camps and they don't understand the fundamentals. So the fundamentals are understand your networking, understand routers, firewalls, understand what the TCP model, IP addressing, operating systems, understand Windows, Linux, Mac. I would say command line as well, definitely command line, especially with Linux. Programming, you don't have to be a programmer to get into cybersecurity, right? I know many people what don't do programming. Personally, I do PowerShell, a bit of Python, PHP, web-orientated languages, but it's been very rare I've actually used that, unless I've been writing some scripts for governance. But you don't need to do that. The second part of that is start to build a home lab. Start to get do the fun part of the learning. Create a home lab, use VMware, VirtualBox. Personally, I use Proxmox. Find an old PC, get it installed, start working with Wazo, Kali, start to understand how to install Windows and break it and find the vulnerability scanning, open VAS, etc. The other part really is online resources. There's loads of resources on YouTube. There's Network Choke Professor Messer. There's some good resources on here. MP23, really great channel. There's Sham, Sham Cyber provides some really good tips and tricks. There's also Cyber Charlie. Hi Charlie, just shout out to you, pal. These guys provide some really good tips and tricks to get into cybersecurity. But also there is Try Hack Me, Hack the Box, Over the Wire. There's quite a lot of different websites out there to learn cybersecurity. Udemy have got some amazing courses. When you've got the fundamentals and you've got that experience, a bit of hands-on and having a tinker, start to solidify that with some certifications. So look at doing your A+, doing the Network Plus. Look at the gold standard of entry-level certifications for cybersecurity, the Security Plus. Look at doing there's the SOC analyst on Try Hack Me now, which is starting to build up some momentum. Get them certifications. But the main thing really is to start networking, build up that personal brand, reach out to people in that area, what you're interested in, connect with the industry leaders and companies and start asking the questions. You'll find that 90% of the time, people are willing to help and provide that advice. Just like myself, willing to provide that advice. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. Or I've set up a Discord channel which is the link on my bio, and we've got some chats going off in there as well. So have a great day and have fun on that journey.